All right, looking at today's almanac, here's how the day panned out in Corpus Christi. We start off with a low of 55, which is much better than the 30s we dealt with both Sunday and Monday morning. So that was a huge improvement, not to mention the afternoon. Yesterday we made it to 70 in Corpus Christi, today 72, and this warming trend continues all the way through Friday. We're talking about warmer temperatures on the way. Some neighborhoods will be flirting with the 80-degree mark on Friday. Yeah, it's going to be pretty warm, because as we see that big rise, there's a big drop coming this weekend and a lot of buzz, a lot of tea being spilled on social media about it. So we'll address what we know so far and what we're still waiting on in just a few minutes. But this number is one we've been tracking for years now, literally years. What we're talking about is rainfall and really the lack thereof. Didn't get any officially at the airport today. Many neighborhoods saying the same thing. We didn't see a lot of rain. We weren't hoping that today would be the wettest day of the week. That hope was for tomorrow, but we're even backing off on how much rain we're expecting for Wednesday too. I think we still may see a shower scattered around a couple neighborhoods, but I don't think it's going to be a couple of tenths kind of outcome the way we were expecting even just yesterday. That is the nature of trying to forecast weather in South Texas. So as you can imagine, we've got our homework cut out for us this weekend, and that's why we're going to take this forecast very carefully. But starting with what's happening right now in your neighborhood, temperatures, well, still feeling pretty good. We're seeing those temperatures finally come down a little bit. We had a warm pocket between about the Corpus Christi south side out toward Highway 77 of some 70s. That is starting to wither away, and we're all falling through the 60s, but it's going to be a very gradual decrease because we've got lots of cloud coverage out there that literally acts as a blanket to kind of keep in that afternoon warmth. So it's really going to make a very slow wiggle out of that downward movement of the thermometer. But what does it mean for the dog walk forecast? Our start today, Coco looks ready to go for that walk, and I think it's a decent forecast. Again, not really concerned about rainfall as we head into the overnight time frame. It's going to be more of a cloudy situation, and that's going to keep temperatures pretty pleasant. In fact, winds aren't going to be even much of an issue either, because we're hanging out around 10 miles per hour, and those winds will slowly come down. But they're more warm and humid southeast winds at that. So it sets us up for a lot of weather drama over the next couple of days. Tomorrow, we're hoping to get some rain with the clouds, and as I mentioned, I'm still thinking that we will get a few scattered showers here and there. I don't think we go completely dry. It's just going to be tough to pinpoint where they happen and when they happen. Thursday and Friday, sunny, warm, gorgeous, get outside. Friday's going to be a little bit on the windier side because there's a big cold front coming this weekend, and there's a lot of buzz about it. So what we're thinking so far, it is going to be a very, very cold weekend, and it may even come with some very cold rain. We will talk about the ifs, ands, and buts about it, but let me show you how we're going to kind of go through the next 24 hours. Heading through tonight, temperatures eventually making their way down through the 60s to the 50s, barely as we head into the morning time frame. It's going to be a pretty warm start, but you see all that green kind of racing by us? I think some showers will be bracing by our coastal neighborhoods, and it's going to be very hit or miss. You'll notice not a lot of green as we take this radar through much of Wednesday, but a few spotty showers to be expected. The clouds start to finally break up as we head closer to sunset, so it'll be a nice golden hour for many of us. Clouds do not stop us from being warm. Still going to hang on to those middle to upper 70s as we head toward the end of the week. Maybe some fog there as we were seeing for Thursday, but we've been talking about our first Arctic cold front of the season. We definitely feel solid about very cold temperatures. Saturday morning, that front arrives. Temperatures are going to fall throughout the day. We definitely need to prepare for a hard freeze, protect the 4 Ps. But as far as precipitation, we just don't know yet. And it looks like wintry mix is going to be unlikely. So here's that setup for that cold front coming through. And we'll see if it actually gives us any kind of precipitation falling out of the sky. Until then, here's a look at the 7-day forecast.